May 18th through 22nd. Let's get your weekly read. Hey, I'm Sandra. Let's go. When I peek into the energy of the week, I am getting something that feels like a natural habitat, like you're kind of in your element. And I'm getting a sense of playfulness this week. And one of the signs or visions that they're like showing me is this bear playing in a tree, just like playing around, whatever. So like I'm getting like a brown bear, black bear, but also panda bears. So maybe that'll be a sign, symbol, synchronicity for the week as well. But it just feels very comfortable, feels very natural, and it feels a little playful. Yeah. Monday's energy starts off with the Six of Swords. That is a very peaceful energy. Again, like it just feels easy. It feels flowy. It feels non-confrontational. It feels truthful. It feels nice and kind. You get me? Which is also so welcomed because the energy in the past couple weeks has been really chaotic and overwhelming and full, and not in like the great way. Tuesday's interesting. It starts off with the High Priestess, and there's a knowing here. It's a knowing, but it really feels like you're going to get some intuitive hit, some sort of, gut hitting download related to something that you do not have in your physical environment as of now. Okay, as of now, yet. And it is related to your manifestations. Last Saturday for the new moon was a really powerful moon for manifesting what it is that you want. It just feels like there's going to be this intuitive hit. This, like I said, this thing you can't unknow. And by know, I just mean like energy that you're perceiving in your body in any sort of way. It could be seeing, hearing, just feeling, sensing in your smell or taste, whatever. Okay, you're gonna receive a download about something that you really want in your environment, and you don't have it right now, but it's gonna make sense. And what I love is like we have our major arcana with it. It starts at the 1 and the 2, right? But you don't have it yet. It'll make sense why and how it will transpire. Wednesday's energy feels transformational in a way that you may not have moved conversationally or thinking pattern wise before is now an active choice, and you're like really seeing again the transformation of how you are. It feels like receiving communication and what is aligned with you. Like the example they're giving me is if someone comes to you and says, hey, I heard this, you're like, cool, unless it comes from the source, doesn't bother me. Whereas maybe before, or not that it bothers you, but like I'll believe it when I speak to the source or when that source approaches me with some sort of information or communication or something like that, right? Whereas maybe before you'd be like, oh my God, what did they say? No way. Oh, I hate that. And then you like actually don't know, you're just hearing it secondhand. And this is going to help put you in a space of flow. It's going to feel more natural to react in the way I first explained. Whereas it's like the self-realization that it's actually easier to do this than I thought, and it really eliminates a lot of the drama. Thursday's energy, they're showing me a spirograph. Do you know what that is? Google it. Look it up if you don't know what a spirograph is. I don't know exactly. Oh, thank you. They're just saying full circle. Got it. That would make sense. So, okay. You'll not understand what okay. Death card reversed. That's about new beginnings, right? So we are fresh start here, people, and follow me here. So endings and beginnings. Yes. Okay. Then we have the chariot reversed with the Knight of Cups, and it's giving the energy of the buck stops here. Like this is where I plan and feel called to put my energy emotionally, right? And how do I explain? It feels very based on what you want and not putting emotional energy into something based on what everyone else wants. Like just because they're putting emotional energy into something doesn't mean like you feel called to put your emotional energy into it. And so it's like this hard stop of like, yeah, I don't want to put my energy into that, but I do know where I do want to put my energy. And like that's the world here, and that's the spirograph. It's like a circle. right? Isn't the circle? I'm getting so many goosebumps on my right arm. I'm asking outside. Ooh, ooh. So that's this full circle moment. Make sense? Yep. Friday feels fun. The Ace of Wands coming out first. There's some, creative energy flowing. It just feels fun. It just feels happy. The word Joyce is coming to mind. The Knight of Wands reversed just feels like it's not an impulsive fun where you feel burnt out at the end of it. It just feels like this is the breath of fresh air that I've needed, and just been maybe a little impatient about getting, but like, thank God I have this moment here on Friday where it can just be enjoyable. Maybe you're chatting people up or what have you, but you feel open to opportunities. You feel open to different choices that you can make, and it's not overwhelming to have these choices. It's just like these choices feel fun. And part of that playfulness and that fun and happiness that you're feeling is linked to this is a feeling you're meant to have for your long term. So making sure that you can maybe, is it feasible to have this kind of fun and creativity every single day? I don't know. But it is meant to be part of your long-term environmental joy, to be able to have these more frequent moments of whether that's connection, like I said, or creativity, or just this fun passion, or it doesn't even have to be passion. It can just be fun and joyful and light. I'm really getting a light energy, light, airy energy on Friday. Let's get your sign symbol synchronicity. For this week, sign symbol synchronicity for alignment, we're going to go with the panda bear. Okay, like I said at the beginning of this reading, the whoopsies is going to be a praying mantis. Okay, again, it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It just means, hey, let's pause, take a moment, reflect, reset. Okay, that's it. All right, have a good week.